Good morning and welcome to this December the 6th, 2011. I'm daryllorette, your host, and this is daryllorette Cafe. So, as usual, I just came from the kitchen. I just fixed myself a bowl of oatmeal with a couple of chopped bananas, and this morning I have a cup of green tea. I haven't made a video for a while since week before a week Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, a week Thursday. So I've been, I don't know what's going on. It's just, I'm becoming, well, there's not much going on. That's probably pretty much it. Right now I'm still on my downtime, and I'm just sort of chilling out and relaxing and not really doing much. So, without any further ado, let's have breakfast. Feel free to join me if you're having breakfast this early in the morning, or if you're watching this at a later time, which you should be because this is not being recorded exactly live. So feel free to have your breakfast or your lunch or whatever other meal you're having today. I've had a bit of a cold, so I'm also for about a week now. I got a bit of a sore throat right now. So that's another reason why I have not been on air. What have I been doing anyway? Let me think. Let me think. What have I been doing? Oh, I had an audition for a PSA, public service announcement. It was last week sometime. So I had one audition last week, and that's about it, I think. Mm. So on that day, I had to go to Toronto as usual, and I got to Toronto. My umbrella was broken slightly, and became even more broken. So I wound up throwing my umbrella in the garbage out of frustration because it was raining, and I got pretty wet. So I dropped by the Subway store, the Subway sandwich store, and had a roast beef sandwich. And after that, because I was pretty hungry, after that, I walked up to the Eaton Center, went to the washroom, and then I walked down, started walking down the length of the Eaton Center. And lo and behold, who did I see? But, well, I didn't know who it was at first until I started hearing people talk about who it was. So it was Heidi Klum signing, autographing her new perfume called Shine. And of course, I figured out who it was myself because even though I didn't recognize her at first, I had to take a good long look at her because she didn't look really much like her photographs. Because I guess when you see somebody live in the flesh, it's not the same as seeing a photograph of them you know what I'm saying. So she's all in this red suit. She's wearing this really a nice red suit, and she's got her hair all back in a ponytail, and she looks great, and she's having pictures taken with fans, and she's signing, autographing her perfume. You know, they have it in a little package, and she autographs it. I guess they purchased it beforehand, and she would autograph it and then have a picture taken with whoever bought a bottle of her perfume. And she was on a stage, and there was a whole crowd of people all around her, and yeah, so that was pretty exciting. I'm standing there thinking, kind of like awestruck. It's like I didn't know. Like I had to look up some stuff on the internet about her and find out a little bit more about her because I really didn't really know much about her other than she was married to Seal and she was, you know, a well-known personality down in the States. I didn't know she was from Germany. So I looked that up, you know, stuff like that. And that morning, I guess she was on a City Line TV hosted talk show in the morning talking about. I had watched. They had on their website. They had a couple of videos that where she was being interviewed that morning. So and they talked about what she was doing there in Toronto and stuff like that, right? So that really was a highlight of my day that day anyway. Not the audition that I went to, but the fact that I saw Heidi Klum in the Eaton Center. So you know, I looked up like Heidi Klum in Toronto. You know, that's what I searched for that, and found that those clips on on the day in question, and I also found her Facebook page, and I liked that. You know, and she had that same very day when I got home, when I looked for it, I found photos of that. First, I found a photo of her. She was waiting at the airport. Her flight was delayed, and then she had a picture of her dressed up in her red suit that she was wearing for the occasion. And yeah, so I liked those and I shared them on my own Facebook wall because I had written that you know I had gone to an audition that day, and I saw Heidi Klum at the Eaton Center. So I had to prove it right because I didn't have any. It was too rainy. I don't take my camera wherever I go, and it was too rainy anyway to carry any electronics of any kind like that. So I didn't, even though people were using their cell phones and taking photos and like that. I don't do that. I don't carry around a camera or a cell phone or anything like that because it's just for me it's just not practical. Anyway, so you know, and it took me a few days to get over that, and it made my audition even more better. You know, I was still sort of when I got to my audition, I had to play a dental patient who who the dentist was distracted I was there for teeth whitening, and he wound up removing my front tooth or my front teeth, and I woke up and it was like, oh, my teeth! What'd you do with my teeth? They're gone. Like I came in for the teeth whitening, and he's wearing a hat, and it's like, oh, you know, he's wearing this certain kind of hat, and I'm supposed to recognize the hat, and because he's wearing the hat, it's okay that he tore out my teeth. So it was for a PSA for Raise the Roof. You know that it's a charity to help the homeless, and they sell these toques with a little logo. They got the little logo on them for Raise the Roof, whatever it is, a foundation or whatever, like you know, whatever that is. I've seen the commercials in the past, but I've never seen a commercial where they actually do a bit like a little comedic sketch like that. They usually the ones that I've seen in the past are Canadian celebrities actually wearing the hat, and they just show pictures of the celebrities putting on the hat or wearing the hat and stuff like that. So it was interesting to audition for a commercial like that, where in the past I've seen commercials of the product where it was just being promoted by Canadian actors and whatnot and celebrities. Well, Looks like we're running out of time again. We're into the 10-minute mark. I still got lots of oatmeal because I've been talking so much. So until next time, this is Daryl Lorette here at Daryl Lorette Cafe. Hoping you have a good day. We'll see you again. Bye for now.